So I have really been ruminating on the whole idea of the village and how we're going to be able to create villages in this new modern world. I've talked at length in discussions on motherhood, how the modern millennial parent doesn't really have a village in the sense that it is mom, grandma, etc. There are a lot of factors behind that, a lot of toxic family structures, but also the fact that our parents are working later and later. So I talk about hiring the village. I mean, that's how we get around it. We hire childcare and house cleaners, and we are lucky enough to be able to afford that, but not everybody is. And I also come from a little bit of a dysfunctional family. We have done a lot of toxic family structure healing, but I don't think I will ever have the family that I feel is that sort of village mentality that is super supportive and intimate and connected and loving and vulnerable with each other and trusting of one another. And that's okay. I'm working through that. I've been working through that for a long time. But in my quest for the village, I've been learning a lot from other creators, which I absolutely love. There's a video that I just watched from my friend Victoria, Time and Tenderness, who's on YouTube. She has the most soothing, gentle, storybook reading voice. So if you want a really well thought out historical perspective of the village as it pertains to motherhood, read in a soothing voice, go check out her YouTube. But I've also been reading the book by Mia Birdsong called How We Show Up. And it's all about this creation of community and this creation of a village in populations that don't necessarily have that coming from their nuclear families of origin. Mostly Black communities and the queer community, because Black communities had a lot of instances where their families were broken up purposefully, and the queer community has a lot of rejection from their family of origin. So they have created these sorts of close, intimate, supportive networks with people that they meet, people that they choose. So I feel like even though the modern idea of the village is breaking apart, we are breaking apart the definition because we are no longer looking towards our immediate family in the same levels that we used to. And people don't live near their nuclear family as much as they used to. And people don't want to interact with their nuclear family as much as they used to. There's still this amazing opportunity, especially through the connectivity of the internet and through found family, to create a village. I'm personally trying to teach myself the skills that I was never taught in order to foster that sense of community. And that is especially hard coming from a narcissistic structured family where me and my siblings were always in competition with each other, and there was always this kind of hierarchy and giving and taking away of affection. So I don't think the answer of having a village is dealing with people that are toxic to you. I think the new modern village is going to be found people, found family, people where you are at, and fostering and learning the skills and how to turn an acquaintanceship into a pseudo family village.